Yo, what is up, my Shadow Armies? It is I, Shadow Critias, back again with another Yu-Gi-Oh! What If video. So, this is like a one-shot discussion of a what if scenario that has been the most popular scenario, and people are wondering, what if Joey actually won against Marik in the semifinal in the Shadow Realm arc? This has to be the one of the most iconic topic of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise, and one of the most brutal, intense duel moment with Joey versus Marik, and Marik being toying with his victims like he did with Joey, and this basically backfired on Marik for messing around too much. And Joey was this close to winning, but he was already collapsed because too much of, taking off the beating. This man literally been tortured and able to stand tall, remaining standing by taking the blow from the Winged Dragon of Raw. So how would this change? This would change the events of the semifinal and the respective of Kaiba. The reason why I said that because, think about it. If Joey actually did won, he will have the Winged Dragon of Raw, which would shock Kaiba. So let's say Joey did have enough strength to send his Gilfrey the Iron Knight to attack Marik directly and end the duel. Marik actually lost, and Joey won with a smile on his face, immediately collapsed. But I feel like Marik would die, the good and evil, or the good Marik actually do take back his body and actually live. So there's basically two ways you could go with this: that the good and the evil Marik died together, or that the evil Marik is no more, the good actually returns. And Ishu, I think that's her name, Ishu, I can't butcher her fucking name, you guys know what I'm talking about. I feel like she will feel something shift in the balance that completely change her vision, that she thought the Pharaoh would have defeated Marik, but no. Marik was defeated by Joey Wheeler. And this would completely shock her, that the prophecy says that the Pharaoh was supposed to defeat Marik in a duel, but it changed. Like, what? Why? This was not supposed to happen. And again, we could go these either two ways. Marik is dead. Ishizu and Odeon would be pissed a bit at Joey that he won, and because of it, Marik is dead. And I think Odeon will have some vendetta against Joey. And if Joey actually learns that, yeah, Marik is dead, so basically you just killed Marik in a duel. And I feel like that would actually hits him in the brick. Like, he didn't want him to die, but let's just say Joey was blinded of basically trying to win the duel to avenge Mai. Because, like, that was his woman, actually. Like, the closest friend. I mean, let's be honest, I do ship Joey and Mai. Because, I mean, let's be honest, there was like a thing going on, let's be honest. And Joey was blinded of grief and vengeance to Marik. Like, he wants to get a payback and wants to do Marik, because he needs to deal with Marik. And I think Ishizu and Odeon will have some issue with Joey. But in this scenario, let's go back to that the good Marik actually lived, and Marik is actually appreciating Joey for saving his life and got rid of his evil side and free him. And for his change, he gives Joey the Winged Dragon Raw after they both get fully recovered. And I think Marik will actually show the I think it's called the tab, to help the pharaoh to remember some things, to regain his memories, way earlier than the actual canon. So that means Marik has actually fulfilled his destiny to give something the pharaoh needed to remember his memories way earlier. Now, let's go into Kaiba's perspective. Like, how would he react? I think he will be shocked to the core that Joey Wheeler actually beat Marik, had the Winged Dragon Raw, and also able to take the blow of the Winged Dragon Raw's ability. And this basically changed Kaiba's plan to face off against Marik if he actually beats Yugi. Because Kaiba has full plans to beat Marik. And now he's been defeated. Joey won. He's going to be in the final round. And whoever Joey will face will be intense. So Kaiba has to win against Yugi to face off Joey to take the Winged Dragon Raw. Because it's actually stated the Winged Dragon Raw is actually more powerful than each of the Egyptian god. Some people say Avila is basically the second strongest next to the Winged Dragon Raw. And the only way to be the Winged Dragon Raw if you had both Obelisk and Slifer. So, and I think Kaiba would basically be no longer treating Joey like a weakest duelist or treating him like a hard garbage. I think Kaiba would actually consider Joey as his next rival. So that means Kaiba basically earned the respect. So basically Joey actually earns Kaiba's respect fully to a T. Like, I can see Kaiba would, let's say instead of Marik giving the card a Winged Dragon Raw to Joey, let's just say both Joey and Marik are completely unconscious. Kaiba takes the Winged Dragon Raw and give it unconscious Joey. Like, he earned that card and he earned my respect. So basically, I think he would say something like that. Like, yeah, he won fair and square, he earned it, and he gained my respect. But he doesn't. I think he would not say respect. He probably would say it to himself by giving the card to Joey unconscious. Like, that basically show his respect. And that's something you don't see Kaiba. That literally changed his view to Joey, because both the English and the Japanese version, Kaiba actually respected Joey as a duelist. And that means that Kaiba cannot fool around with Joey. Like, he needs to take this seriously. Now he has the Winged Dragon Raw if he knows how to summon it, which that's got to be a problem. But I feel like two ways. One, Marik actually tells Joey how to summon the Winged Dragon Raw by using the ritual, basically saying these ritual words. Even though Joey is not the descendant of an Egypt deities, but I think that it would help Joey to learn how to use the ancient ritual to summon the dragon. And secondly, would be, I think the card itself, the Winged Dragon Raw, will communicate with Joey to help him to say the words of the ritual to summon him, because the card will only summon by those who are its master. It was mastered to Marik, who completely, basically abused the card for his own desire and his benefit. But with Joey, who has good attention and pure heart, the Winged Dragon Raw would actually consider Joey as his master for now. So basically, the duel between Kaiba and Yugi will play out the actual canon. That means Yugi wins and have the Obelisk as a Tormentor, and will be in the final round against Joey, the promised duel that they both promised. And this would piss off Kaiba, because now he's in the third place. That is something he's not going to let that go. And Yugi and Joey. Yugi versus Joey. That would be the dream match that people wanted for years and wanted to happen in the Shadow Realm arc. Just imagine this would be the most passionate duel match in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. That they finally came this far. They actually made a promise to meet the final round, to duel each other, to see who is the best. And I think Joey would put up a decent duel against Yugi, and Joey would be this close to winning, but Yugi, being the main character, has to win. So I can see the duel will be so close, and both of them did the best they could to pass on limits. Joey gives the Winged Dragon Raw to Yugi, and Yugi gives the Red-Eye Black Dragon back to Joey because he earned it. He literally almost winning. So if you were this close beating Yugi this close, you earn that card back. So it's basically trading each cards. That Joey have his Red Eye back, and Yugi now have the 3 Egyptian God cards, which makes Joey the second best duelist. And I feel like Kaiba wants to, settle the score with Joey because he wants to be the second, not to be in the third. Even though he doesn't want to be the second, he'd rather not be behind Joey. So it is basically personal for Joey. For Kaiba, my mistake. And how would this affect the events? Because in the manga, after the Shadow Realm arc, it basically goes straight to the Pharaoh regain his memory arc. And after that is the final duel with Yugi and Atem. So it would basically be the same. Same goes for the awakening of the Dragon Arc. That would still be the same. And the only way, and Joey actually would lose, and it would just have to lead to Kaiba and Yugi, which means that Kaiba is now the second, but he didn't beat Joey. So I think this would change the third movie, The Dark Side of Dimension, where Kaiba decided to have a tournament with 4 contestants: himself, Yugi, and I forget his name, the character who took Bakura's soul, and I forget his name, and have Joey Wheeler. So basically, is a tournament who will face up to the final round. Yugi versus what's his name that plays out of the original movie. Then you got Kaiba versus Joey, because Kaiba wants to make sure that Joey always be behind Kaiba. And Joey is basically fed up with this nonsense of his. So yeah, Joey is like, I'm going to put in your place since you're so upset being in third. So the duel between Joey and Kaiba would be a damn close, but I would say Kaiba actually would win against Joey, but damn near close that Joey would this close about to win. Again, Kaiba does earn. Joey actually did learn, own, and Kaiba respect. So yeah, now we get the final round with Yugi versus Kaiba, which plays out the original movie. And this time Joey is involved, and Joey gets, takes the blow instead of Kaiba. So that is very interesting that Joey would take the blow instead of Kaiba. Now it's Kaiba and Yugi against the main villain until Atem actually returns. And Kaiba will actually witness the return of the Pharaoh once again. So that will be completely changed, but the rest of the story before the film will be the same. So nothing completely changed as a whole. So yeah, and hell, this is the reason why people wanted it to happen for Joey, because they think Joey should have won, but no, for the sake of the plot, the main villain has to face off the main character. So basically, the main villain has plot armor. So, but what if there was no plot armor? What if that Joey actually did won? We would have the promised duel. That would actually be the title for the final round between Yugi versus Joey, the promised duel, which is a callback to when Joey and Yugi first duel, and they willing to have a rematch. So that means the ending of the Shadow Realm, when Yugi and Joey was about to have their duel to Joey would try to get his Red Eyes Black Dragon back from Yugi, that never happened. So that's the only thing would never happen, because it would happen in the final round in the Battle City tournament. So yeah, that would actually change a lot earlier. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Tell me what you guys think about this scenario. Do you guys agree or disagree, or which kind of scenario that would make sense, that the good and the evil Marik just die, or the good Marik actually lives but the evil one is no more? So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Tell me what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channel, my social media will be down below. Description box, you guys know the drill. If you guys want to donate to support the channel, links to my Cash App, PayPal, and Ko-fi will be down below. Description box and in my bio if you guys want to donate to support the channel. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. New before, shout out Critias. I'll see you guys later.